Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Cheney, I think, is becoming a comedian because she wants to run against Trump. She will not take even one vote from Trump. There's not one person in the known universe who would look at Cheney and Trump and say, God, I really like Trump, but Liz Cheney's running, so I think I'll vote for her, thus diluting or preventing Trump from entering the Oval Office in 2024. It will never stop. That will not stop Trump. Okay, so a person who considers voting for Cheney instead of Trump was never going to vote for Trump in the first place. Okay, by the way, Liz Cheney, if you look at 538 and hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen, tracking Congress in the age of Trump, not the age of President Obama, the age of Clinton, the age of Trump. Everything's so dramatic when it comes to former President Trump. We had record low poverty with Trump, record highs in household median income. I'll show you those articles right now. Hit subscribe to this channel to read my writing on the Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, other publications. Go to hagoodman.com. She voted alongside Trump. How often Cheney votes in line with Trump's position? 92.9% of the time. Most other never-Trumpers voted alongside Trump around 90%. Mitt Romney, I think, like around 70 to 80% of the time. They all like Trump's policies. They all liked record low poverty. They agreed with him on foreign policy while he was in office, although Liz Cheney is more militant, obviously. Bush, Cheney, and Rumsfeld completely obliterated the Republican Party. They sent Americans to never-ending military conflict, counterinsurgency conflicts, and we left with a complete financial meltdown. The Bush years were terrible. And so with Trump, we had a great economy. Fact. You cannot even deny that, even if you're a morally superior, highly educated liberal Democrat that stumbles upon this channel. We had a great economy with Trump, and we had a great foreign policy. We didn't have the calamities. And that country wasn't invaded in Europe, by the way, the country that Democrats care so much about. But really quickly, you look at the score, 92% of the time, 93%, 92.9. So 93% of the time, Cheney voted alongside Trump, and now she's saying that the sky will fall, the republic will dissolve into nothingness, and the Constitution will be torn apart. She voted alongside him almost 100% of the time. Almost 100% of the time she voted with him. Almost 100% of the time. And it's all theater. Do you think that Cheney truly believes that Trump is a menace to society? She's doing it because CNN and the Washington Post, and then she'll get book deals, and it rejuvenates her career because she got completely steamrolled by Harriet Hagman in Wyoming. Okay, about what, 70, close to what, 60,000 plus votes. She lost by 60,000 in Wyoming, her home state. Okay, she's not even popular in Wyoming. Liz Cheney isn't even popular in Wyoming. And she voted alongside Trump almost 100% of the time. So this whole thing is not only what they call a grift, but it's the most overt attempt at simply like getting a book deal. Okay? The thing is, if you are a never Trumper, you get the love and attention from media. That's it. That's it. We had Cheney, somebody should address this. We had record low poverty before you know what. CNN, record median income hit record high. We had record highs in median income in 2019. A record low in poverty also. We had a record high in median income and a record low in poverty, and Trump is the end of the universe? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is a political side whether it's the Democratic Party or never Trumpers who are completely disingenuous, who vote alongside Trump 100% of the time. These are people who worship media, and they're doing it for money. Liz Cheney and others have a financial incentive to pretend that Trump is a menace to the world. She voted alongside Trump almost 100% of the time, and we had record highs in household median income and a record low in poverty. And to say that it would have happened under President Obama is not a rebuttal. To say that poverty rates were going down is not a rebuttal, because then you'd have to say that what's the argument, that President Obama would cut taxes? Trump's policies worked. The tax cuts worked. That's why we had record low poverty and record highs in household median income. That's why he's up 2 points over mashed potato brains. Do you think that if Chris Christie or Nikki Haley or Liz Cheney was a nominee, that they'd be up over Biden? Trump he'll be convicted likely 3 times, and he'll still be up over Biden. If Cheney was indicted once, she would have lost by more than 60,000. She can't even win Wyoming. And so she's like, oh, I'm going to protect the country from Trump. You voted alongside Trump 100% of the time, basically. Are you kidding me? And we had an amazing economy. Please don't protect us. Don't do us any favors. So anyway, Liz Cheney, she's ready to consider a third party. Warns of grave issues with Trump, whom she voted with 93% of the time. I mean, you could go to 538, which is what we did. Whatever it takes, Cheney Mills. Whatever it takes, so I don't have to vote alongside Trump 100% of the time almost, or 93% of the time. That's why you hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, and we're ramping it up. I'm trying to do more content every single day. My Patreon is below. Your Patreon support is so important. I know I haven't been around a lot, but I really thank God some wonderful things have been taking place, and I've been focusing on that the past 4 or 5 months or so, 3-4 months or so. But as you can see, in December, I'm doing at least 3 a day, 2 to 3, 3 a day. There was one day I did 2 videos, but 3 a day. And I'll try to do live streams by next week or the week after. Definitely before Christmas, we'll have a live stream. And you might even have a Christmas live stream as well. But you have to understand, this is all pure theater. When Chris Christie or DeSantis or Liz Cheney or the Washington Post or Democrats tell you that Trump is a menace to society, that he's he's a authoritarian, we had record highs in household median income with Trump. Okay? Every demographic group did better with Trump. Okay? We had record low poverty. Poverty hit a record low before you know what. And then, of course, in the most disingenuous manner, when Democrats tanking their state economies, that's added on to Trump's economic record. It's like, that wasn't part of his economic record. That was the most paranoid response, the most counterproductive, and really an economic sin. That was the greatest economic sin of our lifetime. Shutting down economic activity because of you know what was the absolute greatest economic sin. People around, homelessness surged, especially in blue states. Dreams were postponed or maybe even lost forever. People lost their lives a variety of different ways. In an effort to save people's lives, you then ruined people's lives. Typical Democratic Party philosophy. Oh, we're here to save you with a stimulus. Yeah, you prevented everyone from working. Congratulations. Eviction moratorium, man. Well, you prevented everyone from working. They can't pay their rent. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel right now. Very hilarious. Cheney is going to try to take votes away from Trump, which is impossible. Give me your thoughts. Thank you.